Hi Gourd friends, welcome to Willow Creek. This week is going to be planting my gourd seeds. So I'm getting the soil prepped. We've just moved to a new place, so I kind of had to, restart out here, but not a problem. And I also buy gourds as well. I'm always experimenting with shapes in my own garden, but if I have to have a certain shape for birdhouses or bowls, lanterns, I'm going to take you through all these different ways of gourd decoration. So hang in with us and join our membership here. So today I want to show you a couple different things. I just emptied, and I talked before about cannonballs, which is this shape. This is probably one of my favorite shapes. I can use it for baskets. I can use it for birdhouses. I can use it for bowls, cutting them in half, and we will do all these things, and I will show you how. But I have the seeds from those particular gourds right here. And so if I want that shape, I am going to plant the seeds that I got from that particular gourd. Now, last year, and I'll put up pictures of my huge gourd garden last year, my trellis. This is what came out of that. Completely different shape, okay? So the seeds that I get from this are unpredictable because I planted many shapes last year, and this is probably the product of it, although I love this shape. I have to clean it. I just dug it out. This is what they look like when they're all ready to go again, and I'll take you through the process of cleaning it. And here you have a completely different shape. All right? And you can get just such a variety, and some are experimental and some are surprises, but what I do, that's fun. That's fun to get those surprises. There are gourd growers who are much better at this and being more specific, and if you want a certain shape, well, those are the people you want to go to. I like to mess around, and I like to invent things to do with gourds. And so for me, every new shape is kind of exciting because I like to see what I can sculpt on it or make into a birdhouse, or maybe I could make that a basket. And I'm always trying to think of things that I can do with gourds, that are a little bit different. Okay, so I make sculptures, and we'll get into that whole thing, but I just wanted to bust some myths about planting gourd seeds. Okay, so you have to soak your seeds overnight or they won't grow. Not true. It's not true. It can usually speed germination a little bit, but they grow perfectly fine. When do I plant them? I'm going to plant them this week. This weather has been so crazy and unpredictable. It's hot, and then, so is there going to be another freeze this month? We're in May. And the thing is, I like to get the gourds in so that they have time. I'm in Central Jersey to really come to fruition, by fall, so that they're good for next year. Okay, so I like to give them plenty of time, plenty of heat. Another myth, you can't save your own seeds. Well, I do. I save them all the time. That cross-pollination can be interesting, however, so if you want your perfect seed, and if you want that bottleneck seed or gourd, then you're better off buying them. And I do both. They're surprises. Gourds need terrible soil. Another myth. Nope. They're very heavy feeders, rich soil, larger gourds, better vines. Okay, so, you know, take time with your soil. That's with anything, okay? If you touch the vines, they'll stop producing. They're a lot tougher than people think, so that's not true. I'm kind of going down my list here, okay? You should only plant during a certain moon phase. Well, you know, that's where it gets fun. That's up to you. Full moon is always a good time to plant, and if you're thinking in those terms, that could be a lot of fun, okay? So, old gardeners swear by moon planting. You know, maybe they have something there. I don't know. I might try it this year. More water, more gourds? Not necessarily. Okay, too much water can make really giant leaves and fewer gourds. So production could be lessened. Okay. Ugly gourds are bad gourds? No, they're opportunities to make awesome, great things. So, you know, if you haven't grown gourds, try it. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun to watch these things grow. You can dry gourds fast indoors. Absolutely a disaster. Don't do that. Okay, they need to be outside. They need to be covered for about a year. And I've lost a lot in the past till I really figured out how to do that. And again, I'm not a huge gourd farmer. I kind of grow them for fun, and I use the ones that I grow for sure, but I always end up ordering way, way more because I need more. I don't have the space to grow all them, but I enjoy them so much that I just absolutely love being around them. So that cross-pollination can be really fun, and I'm going to be planting this week. So stay tuned, and I'm going to take you with me, and we're going to show you how that works in my backyard. And then we're going to get into more of the decoration, and right now I think we're going to continue with sculpting on the gourds. And I'm doing it for birdhouses, but you know, you can do it for anything you want. So stay with me. Looking forward to having like great conversations about gourds and sharing what I know. And I've only been in this for about 5 years, but I just am having a blast with them. And I'm going to take you with me to the Pennsylvania Gourd Festival. Lots of things coming up, so join me, and I'll take you into the studio and show you what I do. So thanks for coming. Talk to you soon, and take care.